The Trump administration's latest attempt to cut costs is by terminating funding to CASA services, which give children in foster care an advocate as they go through the court system. This caused widespread fear throughout the country, including right here in our own region. The Northstate News' Tyler Van Dyke spoke with Northern Valley Catholic Social Services today to see if it's affecting local programs. He joins us now with more. Tyler?
Glenn, last week, the U.S. Department of Justice issued over 360 notices of termination of federal grant awards. National CASA court-appointed special advocates was one of the organizations that received a notice, which state the 3 grants to CASA are being terminated because they, quote, no longer effectuate the program goals or agency priorities, which includes protecting American children. CASA has been operating since the late 1970s with local offices spread throughout the country. The funding cuts raise concerns over what might happen to the CASA program here locally.
At this point, we know that it is affecting national CASA, and that currently has no impact on our local funding. We were going to do whatever we could do in the meantime to ensure that no kid was left unprotected and that all the advocates were going to remain in place and there to be the voice of the children that don't have a voice.
Bringle says they are fortunate due to how their program is structured here. They won't be impacted by the funding cuts, but says many others nationwide will be. The national organization saying this loss of funding impacts the training, technical assistance, and subawards to member programs across the country. Bringle explains even though this round of cuts didn't affect them, community support is needed now more than ever.
It was really kind of a scary spot for a day or two where we realized that we need to be more ready to go in the future with this unpredictable climate and really rally around the most vulnerable in our community and get some other funders, local community partners engaged in ensuring that the future funds are not impacted in the long term.
The national organization says without these funds, the work of CASA across the country will be impacted, along with more than 200,000 children involved in child abuse and neglect proceedings. They say they are appealing the grant award terminations. Bringle says they could always use more volunteers, so if you're interested in becoming one or donating to them, you can find the link for that on our website at krcrtv.com. She says every dollar goes toward protecting the most vulnerable youth in our community who are navigating a complicated time in their lives. Live in Reading, Tyler Van Dyke, the North States News.